Do you want your child to stop arguing with you right away? Hey, it's Mick Perry, the Safe Sensei here, and my team and I have been teaching martial arts to children and families for more than 30 years. Through these decades, we've developed a parent child communication system that stops the arguing right away. If you want your young ladies to behave like ladies and you want your young gentlemen to behave like gentlemen, the 6 point praise and discipline system works. And for us, it's worked every single time, and I know it'll work for you too if you do it. No matter how children are wired, whether they're confident or whether they're shy or whether they're focused or whether they're focus challenged, ADD, ADHD, on the spectrum, or whether they're just an average, comfortable kid that kind of is comfortable at talking back to you, ask yourself, will the world change to fit your child? And the answer, of course, is no. The system has worked for thousands of families, and like I said, it's very simple. It'll work for you too if you're willing to try it. Results are almost instant, and the changes last forever. How many things can you do for your child that actually last forever? Not many. You know, most children don't do things because they think about it, they do things because they feel like it. Helping kids feel that what mom and dad says the first time is the easy way is what this system does. If you want your child to do what you tell them to the first time, be happy about it and be courteous, the results are amazing with just a few communication changes. If you follow our videos and learn the 6 simple things, you'll get dramatic results fast. Today, we're going to work on the first step of our 6 point praise and discipline system. Over the past years, there's been a prevalent theme that when parents come to me, they almost never want the moves of martial arts. They want their child to be respectful, happy, and kind. Try this system, and that's exactly what your child can be. In today's world of social media, TikTok, and all the other negative influences in our children, children are being trained that somehow they're a victim of this world rather than a citizen in it. Kids become resentful. They think they know more than their parents, and it wasn't always like this. I grew up in the 60s. And even back then, the homeless chaps, they were called hobos back then, they wore a suit. It wasn't clean. It might have had some tears in it, but the culture was different back then. Now, teen girls are comfortable going to the mall in their pajamas with way too much showing and way too much hanging out. Parents, you know that this is not what you want for your kids. You want them to gain respect from other well-parented peers of value. And there's the other kids you really don't want your children hanging out with. Teaching kids to respect themselves starts with teaching them to respect their parents. All parents want for their children the life skills that are accompanied with a good disciplined martial arts program. You can get the same respect and discipline without having to spend years achieving a black belt. Your answers are 6 point praise and discipline system. Like I said, today I'm going to share point 1 of this amazingly effective communication method. It's a technique called docking. If you say to your child casually, if you say, go pick up your socks, it feels different than if you square up, drop your shoulders, move in close, exhale slowly, use an appropriate touch, talk low and slow. Tone and volume is the speed of that is what sets the tone for the communication, focus, and respect. After you dock, you say to him, I want you to pick up your socks. This feels completely different than casually turning to them sideways and informing them of the task at hand. Humans are predators, And our eyes are in the front to gauge the distance to our prey. It's a nature thing. Our brain senses when two eyes are looking at us. Anybody who's used a flashlight and looks out in the backyard and sees a raccoon or two eyes looking at you knows it brings up a primal sense. It changes the energy inside a kid's brain and how they focus. And remember, focus means what you pay attention to really hard. You know, I want you to try this docking method. Get back to us in the comments and let us know how well it worked. And make sure you subscribe and like this channel so you don't miss any of the rest of the 5 points of our discipline system. Remember, we're changing this world one child at a time with your help. Respect, focus, and appropriate discipline is what helps these kids understand they can be their very best in this world. Thanks for watching and have a great day.